You like my shirt?
Your shirt is so good. Like, I'm obsessed.
Thank you.
I love how you accessorized it as well.
Hi, Gorge.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
I think the coffee's kicking in.
Yes.
For me.
For me, yeah. No, the coffee's kicking in. I'm ready for another one.
It's an early morning.
It is. We're doing a morning show.
Good morning on No Gorge.
Yeah, we're doing like a daytime talk show.
I think after we did the Out of Drag episode last month, week, whenever the fuck that was,
I live.
I love it.
I live too, and it's fun.
I love it too. I think we've decided that like
once a month. All right, well.
Welcome to another Buck episode.
Buck Wild.
Of
No Gorge.
No Gorge.
Yes. No Gorge.
Our schedules are fucking crazy. Everything is crazy, and it just is gonna get crazier. It feels like my anxiety is like, okay, nothing's ready. You have no wigs. You have no clothes. Everything's opening back up. You gotta get skinny. Like everything.
100%. No, it's literally insane, and actually, it's so weird too because it's like I have never been home like once in my life, and when we are home, we're working. Like there's no downtime, and it's so weird because it's like my first time never being home like this, and it's weird like coming home and seeing all my friends have like new lives, like new friends.
Yeah,
I'm like,
get
oh
into
my
it.
God.
I love watching you just like realize
It's
what
so
it's like.
weird. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, like hanging at my friend's house that I'm at every day. There's like new people I like knew.
Oh yeah.
I even have like
I love just like watching
I know,
you
it's so
learn.
weird.
It's
I
so
have like
fun.
a friend that's actually mad at me right now because like I don't come around a lot.
You're like, babe, like I'm dealing with like club promoters and crazy fans and trying to figure out merch and trying to figure out a tour and trying to figure out my manager and trying to figure out my agent and trying to figure out my publicist and trying to get this scheduled and that scheduled and like trying to like take advantage of the opportunities that you've been presented. But
No.
Oh my god, then I literally cannot because they're literally together right now, like they're literally dating, like they're looking for like they're cannot believe this. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna freak out right now, and I'm gonna cry forever. Oh my god, I cannot breathe.
And even my publicist is in a scandal, so I have too much to deal with.
oh my god, your publicist scandal is it's so stupid to me. Did we talk about that?
Yeah,
Let's talk about it.
yeah. Oh my god, so my publicist is the one that like they asked Christina Aguilera about Britney Spears, and then she looked back at my publicist and he was like, "We're not talking about that today."
Thank you all so much. We're gonna go
Brittany,
inside.
have you had any communication? Have you guys had any communication?
No, we're not doing that tonight. I'm sorry. Thank you, though. Bye.
But I'm happy for her.
And the only reason people I think are upset by, I think now it's sort of leveled out and now there's a bunch of memes like blaming Christina Aguilera for like everything. It's so funny. Like Twitter actually did their job this time. But like Christina was obviously, first of all, she was at the Latin Grammy or whatever, the Latin Grammy Awards?
Yeah, and it was like her return.
Her return to singing in Spanish. First of all, she's Ecuadorian, just like me.
Good job.
Get it? Good job.
Good job.
Good job. But like she was about to go on stage and people were asking her about like abuse in the music industry and like a crazy shit that's just happened from someone she was basically put against each other as children.
Yeah.
Like Christina's been in the industry in the same way Britney has forever, and they were like put against each other as children. So like maybe this isn't the best thing to talk about right before you walk on stage to like return to singing in Spanish.
Yeah, and she like talked about it on Twitter, like a whole
thread
about it, and it's like it's kind of like a touchy judge, and if you're not like perfectly like you have to say every word perfect, and if she wasn't ready for that, I would be like Well,
she was obviously uncomfortable. She literally looked back at your publicist and like was like, please save me, please step in. Like you can visibly see she's uncomfortable. But I think people are just like so behind Britney right now, and like why wouldn't you be? And like Britney, I think has just seen such a positive outpouring of support and love that seeing that probably threw her a little bit, which is like understandable. And then she reacted by posting on Instagram, and then all the fans who are like so pissed, rightfully so, are like, fuck Christina. But like if you really dissect it, it's like chill out.
Can you guys just collab? So give us a bop and like call it a day. My most recent gig, I would need to tell this story. No, so I was at this gig, or actually back it up even a little more. So I was on the House of Gucci carpet, and I got a few comments that I was fat, Yes, correct. I'm being busy, and this is what's happening in my life. And I was like, okay, so like that's weird, but it's just like internet bitches, so like LOL. So I'm like traveling, whatever.
Oh, this
I
is
was in
tough.
Florida the other day, and I was
Leave it to Florida, girl.
Leave it to fucking Florida. And I like was leaving one of the clubs, and this guy was like, "Oh, can I get a photo with you?" And I was like, "Yes, for sure." And we were taking a photo, and he goes, "You got chunky."
Chunky. Who does Florida?
I was like,
Who does that?
And I was
It's
like,
so that
and
is
I
what I'm
literally
talking
just-
about. People are like, "Oh, Violet, you're such a bitch." No, these fans are buck wild. Who the fuck asks for a photo and then calls you fat right
I don't
after
know, but
you
I was holding him, and I literally go, "What?" And then he was
You
like,
should have punched him in the face.
I was like shocked. I couldn't even like. I was just like, "What?"
Who do
like,
people
I couldn't
think they are? Like-
I was like, "Did I mishear that?"
I'm like getting so angry.
I
Like, I
know.
want to fly to
I
Florida and
know.
punch this guy in the face
I know.
for
And
you.
then I was like, "What?" And he's like, "No, you're not like fat, but you were just like you're thicker than you were, or something like that." And I was like, "Okay."
I am not fucking fat, you fucking bitch! Go away, I'll get my dad to fucking fast the shit out of you!
I don't even think I'm like. I don't even.
no, you be.
Me like, I like speechless. I was gagged, and then like cut to me 30 minutes later. They're like shirtless at the Eagle. Like,
I mean,
it was. I just can't.
obviously we live for being snatched angels, but like, also like we. At the end of the day, we are human beings. I'm a human being.
Yeah.
I'm a human being.
No, but yeah. So that triggered me and Violet to have a full fitness journey now.
Well, I've been triggered for my like. I've been like.
You stay triggered.
Well, no, it's like the human body ebbs and flows, and like you're an idiot if you think your body's gonna stay the same your entire life. Like, whose body stays the same their entire life? Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? What's not clicking? Like the human body literally like changes. Like some people get shorter as they get older. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just.
Oh my God! Please don't let that happen to me. Oh my God!
It's just stupid to think that, but like obviously there is like I want to be healthy. I also want to be snatched. I also need to fit into all of the custom garments that I've spent all my money on.
Also, when I was on Drag Race, I was like actually malnourished. Like I was too skinny. Like my face, I was like, oh, like I hated it.
How was the Gucci, the House of Gucci? House of
Oh,
Gucci.
I can't wait to see what you want to say about this. It was good.
I was supposed to go, but I decided to opt out.
Yeah, well, actually, Violet invited me to go.
Oh yeah. I was the one who was gonna go first.
Yeah,
and I was like,
you were
I'll bring you as my guest.
Yeah, and then they were like,
Well, they did that thing where they invited me. I think.
no, like for sure. Was
In
that.
my-
like I
in
didn't
my-
hear of anyone else going.
I mean, I got invited like maybe a week in advance. And then our management, and I was like, oh, I'm going to bring Mick as my plus one. Like, it'll be a fun night. And we can go to GQ and like rah rah and kiki and ha ha he he.
love.
And then the day before, our manager is like, hey, the PR for House of Gucci just reached out and was like, do you know of any other cross-dressers
Literally though, like not
that would like
exaggerating.
to go? And I'm like, no, I'm already bringing
Yeah.
a cross-dresser. Like, what do you mean? They didn't say cross-dresser. They said queen, of course, but it's funnier to say cross-dresser.
Drag queen.
Man in a wig, honey. That's how they treat us.
Yes.
For clarification, I don't like the term man in a wig, but I'm just letting you know from
That's like their
that's
perspective.
how they treat us as we're just replaceable. Anyways, so they needed more men in wigs, basically, is their
Yes.
thought process. And so
Yeah.
I'm not just like a man in, like I'm not just like, let's get more drag queens. I will say though, I was listening to Heavy Metal Lover in the car on the way here, and I remembered that that was the first song I ever performed in drag, Heavy Metal Lover.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
It was. I'm like, I should perform this again. I was like jamming out in the
that
car.
song is everything.
It's so good. Well, what happened was I was gonna do Shiny Toy Guns by La Disco, but my CD was skipping. Yes, when I was doing drag, darling. When I was doing,
I literally couldn't even
when I started doing drag.
I couldn't even compute that. I was like,
You were like,
did you see my face? I was
Yes, I
like-
saw you be like CD.
I was like, what do you mean?
A compact. When I started doing drag, we had to burn our compact disc.
I was like, they couldn't access my 8-track. Like,
They couldn't- my 8-track was skipping. So I could have professed this to her on the red carpet. Except I definitely couldn't have.
No, they keep you apart.
I know they had the cross dressers come
They're
early.
like, you're not gonna bum rush Lady
They're
Gaga.
like, there's gonna be no cross dressing around Gaga.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm not going out. I'm not doing this like weird like invite the cross dressers thing and like whatever. And it's just I'm not even gonna go. But fuck it. But I'm still like in my mind I was gonna go out the next. I'm like I'm still going out.
Yeah.
So I went out, had a great time, but I ended up at this like how would you describe it? It was in a full dungeon,
full on like
sex
but
club
not even,
dungeon, and they were
but like it was like horror themed, like not joking, like
it was
candles
crazy.
lit,
No, like
candelabras,
full giant like wrought iron candelabras with open flame.
and then I found a coffin and I
Oh my God,
opened
the
it
coffin.
up, and there was an Annabelle doll, and I like took it out and I started dancing with it, and all the security was like, bring it back. Like I was like, is this the real Annabelle? Because
It's
they were
like,
like
literally,
freaking out.
they were
And I was
freaking
like,
out.
you put it back, and they were like, no, you put it back. And I was like running with her.
So much fun. I went to a dark room in Canada once at this like weird circuit party thing, and it was literally like a haunted house.
Love.
Like it was a full like maze, and it was like there were like stations. It was like, oh, this is like
I love
It
that.
was literally like so interactive. It was like someone had designed this like walk through
That's
like
how the girl
path.
one kind of is.
It was crazy.
Wait, where is that?
It was in No, girl, I don't know. I can't wait till you start forgetting where all you've
Oh,
been.
I don't know where I was this morning.
It was somewhere in Canada. I can't remember, honestly. It was either Toronto or Montreal or Vancouver.
I heard
I feel like it was
bitches are
Toronto.
back.
When we were on tour, we went to Swinging Richards, which is like a famous full nude male strip club. And with all the girls, and like Brandon always takes us, and we always
Yeah.
like get lapped. It's like fun, whatever. It's like a novelty, whatever. So we go, and I like got a bunch of dollars, and I like laid them out on the table, like as you do. And then some guy, I guess Bob tells the story better, comes over to me and is like, oh yeah, I'm straight. And I like grab all my money and said, not my gay dollars. Cause I hate that.
I know, what the
I'm
hell?
there to support the boys, like support the fucking faggotry of it all.
Yeah.
Not like, I'm not actually turned on. Like this has like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like funny and cute, but like, and it's like erotic and like cheesy and slimy, but like, honey, like, get real.
Yeah.
I'm not like a fucking, I don't want to even say what I am or what I'm not, rather.
I'm on like a surge kick right now. I literally have my email. I might even have to show you or screenshot
Yeah,
it. It is like the amount of consultations at every doctor.
You actually might need to calm down.
No, I want everything because I was like had like 2 days off, and I realized that one of my biggest like stresses is that I'm not like putting myself first, and I have not been like keeping up with myself out of drag. Like I have like brown hair right now. That's so weird.
What do you usually have?
Black. But yeah, I have
Bleaching
like
my hair was like the worst thing I ever did.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I used to bleach it, and my hair was like down to my ass, and it's so curly. Like I have like ringlets almost, and so it was like so curly, and then I'd bleach it so much it would just like break off like right here, so it'd be like sticking out, and then it would like bring off like the curls would like
Cynthia.
stop, so it would just be like kind
Curly
of like
and then like
straight-ish,
like
like
soggy,
and like
like when the hair is just like fried.
it was just insane, and I would just like be one of those girls that would, like do things, and I would just like whoa, girls. I just be one of those bitches that I would just like pull everything to one side. Not okay to say girls in this context.
I'm sorry, that was just so funny.
Me like trigger myself. Me whoa.
You triggering yourself is like the like.
I literally was like I had to stop, and I was like whoa.
Whoa, girls.
Whoa.
Can we talk about the other night when you triggered yourself a little bit, or is that triggering?
What is it? Oh.
Did we
Oh
talk
my
about that, or is
God.
that
yeah,
not
yeah,
okay?
yeah. No, oh my God. So we were out, and one of my friends got misgendered, and I was like freaking out because it's just like so sad.
Well, it's one of my friends' trades misgendered one of your friends.
Yes. So I was freaking out, and I was like, oh my God, like, and I was just trying to make him feel better. So I was like, That happens to me all the time. I literally get called a woman all the time, like just trying to like make like damage control, and then it just kind of stopped, and I was like,
I'm sorry for laughing.
I literally was like looking in the mirror, and I was like, do I? I was like,
You're like,
I was like, damn, like
damn, I really do.
I was like, damn, this sucks, and I was like in a bad mood because I was like, okay, that just happened to my friend, and then on top of it, now I just like
reminded yourself
like,
that it happens
triggered
to you.
Ya basta de estupideces. Publicaron todo por ese estúpido pendejo.
Well, then I also felt guilty on my end because
Yeah,
I
me and Violet,
brought this person.
we
I
were
was
in the
like,
bathroom,
let's
like-
kick him out.
yeah.
Trash.
Yeah, we were like pacing around the bathroom with like our hands.
What do we do?
Like, no.
Oh my God. Do I kick him out?
Oh my God, that was so bad. But yeah, it was a journey for sure. No, well, we have to go get in full drag right now.
Yes, we have to get in full drag. We're booked today. We've got so many things. Also, I forgot I have a dinner to go to tonight, so I've got like a heart out.
You do not.
do.
What is the dinner?
It's my friend's birthday.
Sucks. Gorge.
Sorry about it. All right, you guys. Wow, I could keep ranting forever.
Whatever. Our video stopped, so if this was a short vid, sorry about it.
Deal with it,
We're really
Gorge.
figuring it out slowly but surely. Oh wait, we have to give a locksmith update really fast.
Oh my God. Yes.
Bitch,
The
you guys, the
locksmith.
locksmith.
Actually, I'm terrified.
I am too.
Do you think you watched
Nats
it?
told me like I have to move. So basically, Paris Hilton had this carnival for her wedding, and I was there, and I was literally like with like really fun bitches, and then I like look at my phone, and I was taking a photo, and he literally texted me, and he was like, "I'm at your house." I know.
Oh my God.
I was like, I have to perform at a club tonight. So
I cannot believe you invited him to the club.
Well, he's hot.
Are you Buck?
He's hot still. I just don't want him
You're
breaking in
insane.
my house.
Well, I don't think it was necessarily.
But anyway, I was like, I'm doing the club, and he's like, no, I want to get you alone. And I was like,
This is all on the phone, or are you texting him
on
now?
the phone. Swear. I know. And I was like, let me go. And then NASA GG security guard was like, what is that? And I like told him, and he's like, this is not good. Like, we need to do something. You need to change the locks. Like, that's his profession, is changing locks. Like, you could get home, and like he changed the locks already, and then like he could be in your house. He's already gotten in my house. The next day, he texted me, and he's like, I'm waiting for you. Because I got home, and I was really scared. I was, because I had performed at Avita, and I was like, what if he's there? Like, what do I do? So I was like, peeked around the corner, like in my hallway, and I was like, okay, he's not there. And then I like looked, and then I like looked at the thing,
Nick.
and it like wasn't like drilled or anything. So I was like,
Oh my
okay,
God.
seems like fine. So I got in, and he wasn't there. But I like put a bin behind my door just in case, like at night or something. I was so scared. And then he texted me, and he's like,
kidding
the next day he's like, I'm waiting for you. What do you like to drink? And then I didn't respond. And
Do
then
not take a drink from him.
I know. Well, I'm not gonna meet up.
Okay, I love
with
how we were like in love with him a minute ago, and now
Well,
we're
now
like,
it's
he's a
scary.
full predator.
Don't show up to someone's house. And then he texted me. I sent you a screenshot in 0.5 seconds. He goes, I'm leaving America. Remember that?
In my mind, I'm writing this like wicked horror movie where he fakes us out and says that he's leaving America, and then is full in your apartment one day.
I'll be so pissed.
I think it's giving block the number. No, I don't know what
I
it's
know
giving.
I'm scared.
No,
I need to get a
don't
Ring
know.
doorbell at the front. Like, and just be like, so I could see
I don't know
everyone
what it's
outside.
well, I think maybe he is leaving. I don't know if I can put this in. This is like a security risk.
I know. It's so scary. But that's the locksmith update, is that we went from
We're
horny to scared. horny to terrified.
All right, and that's been another thrilling episode. Next week, we will be reacting to my season 6 audition tape, and it's Buck.
I loved it. A little angel.
It's actually Buck. Okay.
I know. All right. Thank you
Bye.
guys. Bye. Love you.